sticks where the tall grass grows lives a legend every country boy knows. With a leap and a croak, he gets things done. That's Frog Tony, the chosen one. Down by the creek where the water runs clear, he's the hero folks all cheer. Comic books stacked high in the sun, Frog Tony's battles are never done. Everybody loves old Frog Tony, standing tall, never acting phony. With a ribbon and a smile he leads the way, the chosen one of Comicsgate, they say. He's got a pen and a mighty big heart, turning blank pages into works of art. Folks gather round when the story's begun to hear the tales of the chosen one. Through the mud and the mire, he takes a stand with his lily pad dreams and a steady hand. When the world gets rough, he won't ever run. That's Frog Tony shining like the sun. Everybody loves old Frog Tony, standing tall, never acting phony. With a ribbon and a smile, he leads the way, the chosen one of Comicsgate, they say. He takes a stand with his lily pad dreams and a steady hand. When the world gets rough, he won't ever run. That's Frog Tony shining like the sun. Everybody loves old Frog Tony, standing tall, never acting phony. With a ribbon and a smile, he leads the way, the chosen one of Comicsgate, they say.
Southern bred, when I die I'll be sudden dead. We like to watch our wrestling every week on TV, and our favorite shows take place in Mayberry. They're just good old boys, good old boys, good old boys, good old boys. They're just good old boys, they're just good old boys. We got American flags flying in our yard, and every Saturday night we like to party hard. We got an old hound dog and a pickup truck. We like long-legged country girls that know how to fuck. They're just good old boys, good old boys, good old boys, good old boys. They're just good old boys, they're just good old boys. We got American flags flying in our yard, and every Saturday night we like to party hard. We got an old hound dog and a pickup truck. We like long-legged country girls that know how to fuck. They're just good old boys, good old boys, good old boys, good old boys. They're just good old boys, they're just good old boys. We love flying our flags where everyone can see, racing our cars like the boys of Hazard County, making our dads proud and our mamas smile. So pull up a chair and sit for a while. They're just good old boys, good old boys, good old boys, good old boys. They're just good old boys, they're just good old boys. We love flying our flags where everyone can see, racing our cars like the boys of Hazard County, making our dads proud and our mamas smile. So pull up a chair and sit for a while. They're just good old boys, good old boys, good old boys, good old boys. They're just good old boys, they're just good old boys. appears in shadows, hiding away. A hero awaits to emerge into day. His legacy lives in his son by his side. They're chasing a truth that can no longer hide. Captain Thunder and Blue Bolt, this is where the storm begins. Fighting unfairness and clearing his name. Lightning strikes and justice wins. On a catwalk, Teresa starts her stuff, but the fame and attention just isn't enough. When the darkness descends, turning day to night, she takes to the skies where the blinding light. She's a sight to behold, sexy and powerful, brazen and bold. She's turning up for the fight, rooting out evil and shining so bright. Electric bolts from a stormy sky, leather wings of a dragon's flight. A psychic sword cuts through the night, a fiery heart standing ready to fight. Southern nights they rise and soar, God in the south, yeah, they're ready to roar. From the shadows to the shining lights, that they'll protect you day and night. Southern nights. In the shadow of the city, she listens deep, every whisper, every murmur, every secret we keep. Her ears catch the echoes of a world in despair. Murcielaga, she bad, she's always aware. Clarence streams in stables cold and gray. Shadows dance while horses softly neigh. He tells the creatures in the barn each night that one day he'll wear armor shining bright. From dawn to dusk he works with honest hand, feeding mares and working on the land. But he has his heart set on the table round, to join the knights who bravely serve the crown. With a sword and shield he'll join the fight, prove his worth before it's Christmas night. He'll show them all as he sets out on his quest, a gift to himself, a night before Christmas. With a sword and shield he'll join the fight, prove his worth before it's Christmas night. He'll show them all as he sets out on his quest, a gift to himself, a night before Christmas. But chivalry demands self-sacrifice, and when folks need help, this boy does not think twice. He meets the need, though it costs him his dream. But maybe things are more than they seem. With a sword and shield he'll join the fight, prove his worth before it's Christmas night. He'll show them all as he sets out on his quest, a gift to himself, a night before Christmas. There's a shop on the corner with a sign that glows. Step inside if you dare, where the oddness flows. Ancient whispers echo through the dusty air. Shelves of fallen deities, all beyond repair. Gods and services, mystical merchandise. Gods and services, wanna roll the dice. Fuses in the bargain bin, thunder on the cheap. Hades sells for half off while his minions creep. Aphrodite's beauty faded over time. Now she runs the counter in this celestial five and dime. Gods and services, mystical merchandise. Gods and services, wanna roll the dice. Gods and services, wanna roll the dice. Zeus in the bargain bin, thunder on the cheap. Hades sells for half off while his minions creep. Aphrodite's beauty faded over time. Now she runs the counter in this celestial five and dime. Gods and services, mystical merchandise. Gods and services, wanna roll the dice. Gods and services, wanna roll the dice.
What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated, chosen one of CG, Chicano Stanley, welcoming you to another Comicsgate Suburbs. That's right, third week in a row, we made it. We actually got the Comicsgate Suburbs rolling, and the streets are nice, everything's clean, and we got someone in the back. I'm going to bring him out. Mr. Ben Soto. What's up, Ben?
Hey, what's going on, man?
So we got a lot to talk about. We got some campaigns to shill. We got some fun to be had. Hopefully, we got other people popping in. TJ said he's going to be late. But how you been?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Just a busy week, busy day. Mowing the lawn, doing work around the house, fun stuff. How about yourself?
As a Mexican, I refuse to mow the lawn.
As a Mexican, it's like my wife being white's like, go out and do it. I'm like, okay.
I just refuse. I go, no. I hire a white guy to mow my lawn.
I used to do that, but then I ran out of money. I ran out of pesos, so I had to go out and do it myself.
No, I'm only kidding. I actually mow my own. I mow my lawn, and my father is always calling me up to mow his lawn. So,
yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy. He's always trying to beat the Mexican into me. It's crazy. Mow your lawn, Tony. Never. La onda don't shine shoes, damn it.
Right.
But yeah, it's been a wild week, and here we are on the weekend again, just hanging out, talking comics. Have you seen the new Fantastic Four movie, Ben, by any chance?
Yes, I have.
What are your thoughts on it?
I liked Superman better, but it wasn't a bad movie.
You like Superman better? It's like a knife to the heart.
No, those cool elements. I just felt like the writers kind of fell short. Like there was a few things that they could have done to push it a little further. But we can get into that whenever we get into that.
We're getting into it right now.
All right, well, let's get into it then. Yeah.
For me,
so
I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. But you're saying there was some things that fell short. What in your opinion fell short on that movie?
like Reed, for example. Reed was kind of a sad sack throughout most of the movie. Didn't really feel like he ever took charge or that he ever grew. Like he's the same person he was at the beginning that he is at the end.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, it depends on which era of comics you're reading, right? Because I felt like he was the Kirby-esque Reed Richards, aloof, neglectful of the family, but not because he doesn't love his family, but because he's just more, involved with his science. Like he's more distracted by science. Like he's doing this to help his family, but he doesn't realize that that's what's keeping him from his family, essentially, right?
Right. All brain, no heart.
Yeah. So I mean, same thing with like Galactus. In the more modern comics, he's like he has a reason to be, like he's a being that exists in order to like hold back forces of the universe and like all this convoluted stuff. But in the original Jack Kirby, origin, it's just like a guy who from the previous universe has now become a being of immense power that eats planets, and he has a herald named the Silver Surfer. Right? It's not very complicated. I think I liked how they did that.
Yeah, and then for me, I guess Shala Ball, like that scene with the show where she's. Are we talking spoilers? I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Yeah. Okay.
It's been out 2 weeks. It's
they've had their chance. That's true. All right, so like Shala Ball, we see her with her child, with her daughter, like playing, and then Galactus comes, and that's why she sacrifices herself. I wish there was a moment at the end of the movie when we see her noticing Sue's sacrifice, and that's what triggers her emotionally to get involved. Like, I just wish we had that. I think that would have like amped up the emotional response from the audience. Like just connecting that.
I was disappointed with the Shala Ball flashback because they showed her with the kid. And I was like, oh, they're gonna show Norrin Rad, right? They're gonna show like a dude off to the side that they're supposed to be Norrin Rad. But they didn't. It was just like she's just like a single mom on an alien planet. I'm just like, that's kind of weird. It's like almost they were like, I don't want to say hesitant, but like they were very specific to not show him, right? Like they were like, we're not going to show Norrin Rad at all, even though that would be the only person that would be the baby's daddy, right?
Right. Yeah, something I would have liked to have seen is Terrax. Like throw Terrax in there, give Thing somebody to punch, somebody to fight with, because I felt like Thing was underused.
Yeah. Well, as far as Terry, like now you're going like let's throw in some other heralds and stuff, which would have been cool, but I think would have been overkill. But they could have used the Punisher robots because there's a lot of comics where Galactus comes down and he has like robots that attack the populace and make sure that nobody damages his big machine that sucks.
Right.
So you could have had that. You could have like, a bunch of robots are coming, and then so the Thing got someone to punch. Johnny got things to set on fire, stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was like a lack of action in that first half, right?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
But overall, I thought it was better than Superman. I thought,
really,
I'm a Marvel guy. So
yeah, and so am I. I've always been a Marvel guy. It's just as far as rewatchability goes, I think like I've only seen each of those movies once. Like if I was to go back and see one again, it would be Superman for me.
I'm a weird person because as much as I like a movie, I'm hard pressed to watch something more than once. Like it has to be real, like top 5 movies for me to watch over and over again, or even more than once. So
yeah, I just need to find the time.
Like I said, for me, it's not really time. It's just I'm just weird that way. Like I'm like, I really love this movie. They're like, how many times you watch it? Once. That's it. just the one.
Right.
It's because I have a really good memory, so it's like I don't really like if I want to watch the movie, I just think about it like, that's what the movie. I don't really forget anything, so it's like,
nice.
Kind of pointless. It's nice in a way, and then in some ways, it's really not. That's not really helpful. Being able to forget the bad things is a really good skill to have.
Yeah, I've got that skill. Unintended. I just have terrible memory.
What's up, Mikey? It says, "What's up, boys?"
Sup?
Just chilling. So I liked it. You liked it. Everyone that I've talked to has liked the movie, but for some reason, it's not connecting with I don't want to say general audience because even they're liking it. It's just like no one's going to the movie to see it. It's really weird. It's almost the weirdest thing that I've seen.
Yeah, what do you think the reason for that is?
We got various reasons. I think it's a combination. I think you can't dismiss the fact that Disney Plus exists and people know that they could just see it at home, right? Like if you're on that fence, if you're like not really sure if you want to go to the movies to see it or not, like you're on the fence, like I'll wait for Disney Plus, right? So I think that's a factor. Like in the old days, it was like you go see it or you got to wait 6 months, 9 months, whatever it was, right? Because depending on the movie, it might take 6 to 9 months to come out on like HBO or something, right? And then if you don't have cable, now you're waiting even longer, right?
Yeah,
but with
that's
this,
true.
it's like, it ends up right out of theaters, and then like a month later, it's on Disney Plus. So it's like it's not really a big wait. So I think that's a factor. I think another factor is the previous Fantastic Four movie was terrible.
Yeah.
So I don't think you could dismiss that because the first one wasn't great, but it was of its time, I would say, right? Like the graphics were okay. The casting, Jessica Alba, as hot as she is, I don't think she really was Sue Storm.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one that came after that.
Well, no, I was gonna say, I'm saying like the second one, the one that came after that was garbage, but even the one before that wasn't that great. So like they don't have a good track record, right?
Right.
Because you had the Roger Corman one, which never was released, but everyone saw on bootleg anyway. That's, it's good for what it is, but if it came out in theaters, it would have been a huge disaster, right?
Yeah.
Then, like I said, you got the two Jessica Alba movies. The first one was okay. It was like, you kind of gave it a chance for the sequel, and then the sequel just, I feel, dropped the ball, especially the surfer stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then they rebooted it, and that was terrible. So now you got this. This is the third released version, fourth unreleased. If you count the unreleased, I think maybe people are fatigued on this team that never really was like an A-lister, right?
Yeah, that's true. But neither was Guardians.
Yeah, with Guardians, that was like their first attempt, right? Like
that's true.
So they hit it out the park right out the gate. What do you think, George? Why is Fantastic Four not doing well at the box office?
Because the movie sucks, and I can give you a whole list of reasons why. But we're not here to bash the movie. I mean,
sure we are.
Really? Okay, cool.
If that's your opinion, I mean,
no, it's not an opinion. It's a fact. Yeah, and I'll tell you why Disney and Marvel. I don't know. Knew the movie sucked. And first of all, when you do movie trailers, you never show anything in the third act ever. The only reason you show scenes in the third act in the trailers is because the marketing department had already done an assessment with focus groups, many focus groups, and they all came to the same conclusion. We got to get as many people in the theaters, in the seats in the first week, because after that, word of mouth is going to disintegrate the box office. And what happened?
George, can I stop you for a second? 1 second.
I already know this stuff. I lived it.
George, can I stop you for 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Rotten Tomatoes scores for both the critics and the audience is in the high 80s.
That's bullshit. All right, I don't listen to critics. Focus groups.
I said the audience score too, George.
I don't care. You're not listening to me. Focus groups are a different breed from.
I understand they are, but if you have people that are going to the movies and saying that it's good. Where's the word? Where's the negative word of mouth? Is what I'm getting at, George. You're saying that.
Yeah, because that's bullshit. And I'll tell you why. Because if you are correct in what you have said, then what am I reading here? 60%, 80% drop here. Then the 80% drop would never have happened if you are correct in what you have said. I am correct in what I said, and look at that, 80% drop. I thought it was 60, but here I read it as 80. So I'm right. The focus groups knew this movie is a piece of shit. They had to get as many seats of people in the seats as possible in the first week. After that, total disintegration in the box office. And there you go. There it is.
George, that's
You're
not what I
wrong.
said.
I'm right.
George, that's not what I said. I literally said
you said the audience score.
I said the audience score, which is 92% right now on Rotten Tomatoes.
Right. Which is bullshit.
10,000 verified ratings.
Blah blah blah. George. It's bullshit. And you are actually what I call disintegrating your own point here. Oh, look, the audience score. That where did the negative reviews come from? Well, the other window that you brought up, the box office dropped by 80%.
That's not reviews, though, George.
I'm not talking about reviews. I'm talking
right.
about...
I am talking about reviews, George. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yes,
your
reviews,
make an argument.
Your reviews were irrelevant to the box office.
They're not my reviews.
They disintegrated.
That's not what I said. George,
not your reviews.
All I said was Rotten Tomatoes
that you're pointing out. Were totally irrelevant.
People that are watching it like the movie is what I said, George. And why is not people coming to the theater? Because I agree that people are not coming. I'm not
because it's a movie's a piece of shit.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
So why do you think it's? I thought it was good. I saw it too.
Yeah, well,
Ben saw it. He said it was pretty good.
Your understanding of storytelling and adhering to what we call good story. I'm not talking about just sticking to the comics. I'm talking about adhering to good story is absent in this movie. It's completely absent.
Hey, George, what didn't you like about it? Get specific.
Oh, really? Okay.
First I'm curious.
Okay.
The way George said that. Oh, you want to hear my opinion? Really?
Yeah. No. Totally.
All right.
It was a surprise in his voice.
Yeah. I'm totally surprised. Jeez.
I care, George.
Let me get my recording.
He wasn't ready for someone to ask him his actual opinion. He's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. Fuck. I thought I was going to get kicked out.
What's up, TJ?
Finally,
okay,
let's go.
Okay,
DJ liked it too. So 3 out of 4 people on this panel.
Yeah, and 80% drop. Okay, you guys keep thinking that.
What do you mean keep thinking that we like the movie, George? We like the movie.
All right, so first of all, I'm gonna spoiler the whole fucking movie. So if you haven't seen the movie and you saw the trailers, the whole fucking movie is in the trailers. Every beat is in the trailers. It's ridiculous. Okay, that's one thing, and that was total bullshit. I was waiting for a surprise in the movie. I was waiting. Okay, bullshit. Bring me a surprise. Bring me something I haven't seen in the trailers. Oh shit, it's all in the trailers. Yeah, that's number one thing. All right, the thing, the voice. They should have gruffed it up. You know, that was bullshit. That's number one. Herbie.
Jack Kirby was in the movie. You didn't like that?
I didn't say Jack Kirby. I said the thing.
I did say Kirby. I said Jack Kirby was in the movie. You didn't like that?
Okay. Well, that's wonderful. That's
him
beautiful.
and Stanley were in the movie.
Okay. I didn't even catch any of that. I was so pissed off with how bad the movie was. All right.
They were in a Timely Comics office.
Oh my gosh. The key scene of the Fantastic Four #1 cover was done as an aside. I mean, holy fuck. Really? The Mole Man is supposed to be a short elephant man kind of underground dweller. Not a good-looking, yuppie.
Good-looking, George. You thought
good-looking. Wow.
You think that guy's good-looking? Damn, George.
Well, compare him to what the Mole Man's supposed to be
Canada.
Like. Yeah, it's supposed to be good. Yeah, that guy's a good-looking fellow with dark glasses. Oh no, the light! No, don't hit me. The light.
George is turning into Tom from Midnight's Edge. That's what I'm saying.
It's bullshit. And the mole people, they were just a bunch of guys with lamps on their heads.
Dirty hobos.
They weren't mutants.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck? And why couldn't they have?
The mole people aren't mutants anyway, George. What are you talking about?
They are in the comic books.
No, they're not.
No,
oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God.
They're literally not mutants, George.
Yeah, okay, no, they're the Inhumans, right? Yeah,
they're deviants. They're
deviants. Yeah. Oh wow, so you're splitting on words. Thank you very much on concepts. Well done.
No, well you're coming here talking about you're supposed to be.
I'm saying they're not humans. They're blah blah blah. Okay, the thing that really really pisses me off is they could have connected the first part of the movie to the last part of the movie by bringing in the Moments Kaijus to attack Galactus and become distractions.
Actually, yeah,
that would have been fucking awesome.
I
didn't
thought
do
they were
that.
gonna do that.
That was an easy one.
George,
That was a low hanging
George,
fruit. That was easy.
George,
Yeah.
you're yelling. You don't have to yell. We're all friends here.
No, I'm hoping Disney can
You're so
can hear
heated.
me from this channel.
Like a lot of things you're saying are true, but goddamn.
Yeah, you calm down.
No, that's a great point, George. I really like that one. I didn't.
It would have connected the whole fucking.
Yeah,
movie.
that would have
they
been
were
cool.
gonna do that.
You know, they set the fucking thing up at the beginning. You know, I don't know what the concept is called. You see a gun on the table, and you never
Chekhov's
use
gun.
it. What's
Chekhov's
that?
gun.
Yeah,
Chekhov's
okay,
gun.
that's it. Yeah, they did that, and they never used it. Holy smokes!
George
the other-
Connors.
no, it gets even better.
George is gonna start throwing shit.
Here's the thing. This you're gonna love. Okay, so they get off into space. Pregnant Sue goes on a dangerous mission. Really? Holy smokes! Wow, that's brilliant. Then
George, it's a comic book movie. Did you think
Yeah,
she was gonna
okay.
stay at home?
Okay, so how long do you think it took them to get back after their encounter with Galactus in space?
They said 6 months.
Yeah, in 6 months. 6 months. So you're telling me Galactus was doing the Last Jedi slow-moving chase?
Yeah, they literally show you that he's moving really slow through space, George.
Yeah,
Because remember, they spot him outside of Jupiter, and then it takes him like another couple of months to show up, like at Mars.
that's a concept that's.
I mean, they show you in the movie. Whether you agree that should happen or not is irrelevant. You
Okay,
asked him
okay,
if
so-
he was doing
okay.
it. I go, the movies literally told you, yeah, that's what he was doing.
Okay, now it gets even better.
Remember, he had to wait for the Silver Surfer to come back because it got trapped inside the neutron star.
Yeah, blah blah. Silver Surfer.
No,
I
no,
know.
blah blah. The movie tells you. You ask a question. The movie tells you the
No,
answer.
no.
You're like, whatever.
Okay, I'm not
All right,
talking
Vito.
about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
George,
about the
Peter,
Silver
Vito,
Surfer. It didn't matter.
Peter gets it.
It didn't matter if the Silver Surfer was a guy or a girl. The concept that they executed, it was bullshit. Complete bullshit. There was no audience
George is just overwhelmed with emotion
to the
because someone
character.
actually wants an opinion finally.
There's no attachment to the character at all in the Silver Surfer. There was zero effort on developing the character. Much like
What do you mean
They glossed over her. Yeah.
they glossed over it. How did they gloss over it? They glossed over it just like what's that movie? John Carter. The love part of the movie between John Carter and the Princess of Mars was done in a montage. No one gave a shit. Holy fuck.
That was an unfortunate movie. I
Yeah,
wish it was
same thing here. They glossed over the Silver Surfer. There was no character development in the Silver Surfer. It could have been, an asparagus on that shiny silver board. No one would give a shit.
You know what I thought they would do?
The Human Torch heading into orbit. Are you kidding me? The guy would be dead. 3 miles coming down.
Okay, now you're nitpicking.
Yeah, George. No.
Look, what I thought they were going to do is because Shia LaBeouf in the comics did make a deal with the devil, like with Mephisto, that they'd replace Mephisto with Galactus, and she'd make a deal with him, save Norrin Rand. So it's like that way you switch the
Well,
roles.
she did. She saved the planet. She saved her daughter.
Yeah, that's
In a way, yeah, but still.
Yeah,
right?
but that's nice, but that's not in the movie. Okay.
Yes, it is in the movie, George.
Oh my gosh.
It's in the movie.
The other thing.
They go through the big.
The child,
big
yeah,
reveal.
The other thing.
Yeah.
Are you telling me Sue Storm, invisible force field powers, is able to outmatch Galactus? That was total bullshit. That was
that's
total
just
bullshit.
the movie.
And
George,
Galactus. Wait, Galactus actually stepping down and landing in water, or stepping across.
it was just.
No,
it was just for the movie,
he never
George.
touches he never touches ground unless he's
That's a lie.
powered. Unless
You're
he's
lying.
depowered.
No, you're lying.
Oh my god.
Plenty of times in the comics, Galactus comes down because originally in the comics, if you know anything about Galactus, he builds
Yes, I
a big
do.
machine. Hold on, he builds a big machine to suck all the energies out of the planet. And eventually they destroy that machine, and he goes, "Well, actually, I don't need that. It just makes it easier." And he just sucks up the planet on his own. So
Yes.
he does step on the planet, even not depowered.
Okay, first we
You
have
have to
a super
assume,
chat,
though,
and then
George.
read Demon Vizarax. comment.
Hold on.
And-
You would
and-
have to
and-
assume, George, you have to assume that he hadn't eaten a planet in a long time. And by the time he went from where he was in space to Earth, he would have been weaker than he normally would be.
Yeah,
They don't tell you, but as a comic book guy, you should
okay,
know.
No, okay, that's not bad. I'll give you that.
All right.
That's
Booker
not
says
bad.
George is the bored part of her body.
George is the bored part of her body.
Yeah, Silver Surfer.
That was one of the things we were talking about in the movie.
The Silver Surfer and the board are one of the same.
That's not true.
That-
Because
that's-
in the
that's-
comics,
that's-
they
that's
break the
been
board in half,
established.
and it doesn't do anything to him.
Yeah, no, he loses powers.
No, he doesn't. In the comics, they literally break the board and nothing happens to him. He just doesn't have a board no more.
Yeah, that was what do you call it? Silver Surfer now number 128.
No,
it was a clone surfer.
No, it wasn't a clone surfer, George.
Yeah,
now you're just
it
making
was.
shit up, George. George,
First, I'm making shit up. No one gives a shit about this.
Are you retarded?
No one gives a shit about the Silver Surfer in this movie.
I love the Silver Surfer. He's one of my guys. Silver Surfer, Doctor Strange, Hulk, and Namor.
Silver Surferettes. Oh my gosh, they made a big deal. The Silver Surfer's a chick, and you get absolutely zero character development. I mean, come on. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Booker says, I was just quoting the movie, George. Don't yell at me. Demon says, in the comics, Sue's shield stops a Celestial.
Yeah, that's bad writing.
George, let me tell you this. Hold on, George. You asked me if
if you compare the Marvel Powers book,
I hate to do this, but George, you asked me if Sue Storm could stop Galactus with her powers, and I'm going to quote the great Stan Lee: "When it comes to if this guy can beat that guy, it all depends on what the writer says."
That's right.
Exactly.
The power of plot, always.
Yeah, and that's where I said it was poor writing.
George is angling for an appearance on Friday Night Tights. I think so.
I'm here to argue with George about how he's wrong about Sue Storm's incredible.
Oh, fuck off, Liam. When are you going to kick you out of Comicsgate, man? Jeez.
Yeah.
Put George on the bottom. What's up, Liam? So I think you also like the movie. So right now, 4 people on the panel like the movie. 1 person doesn't.
Okay,
I'm pointing out that the right there, the audience, the box office drops 80%. It means the movie sucks. That's proven metrics. Opinions don't matter.
That's actually not true, George, because plenty of movies that don't make any money are really good movies. They get Oscars, they win awards.
Yeah, you know, I like 10,000 BC as well. But you know what? You can't have a gold.
I love 10,000 BC.
I know, me too. But you can't have a gold plate. Everyone can't have a gold-plated toilet bowl. You know, geez.
So right now there's a channel that is on YouTube devoted to exposing and canceling and me tooing Piskel, right? And they're saying that Disney cut whoever the fuck Pascal, that's the one.
Pascal, okay.
A Pascal, I don't know, the fucking stretchy man in the movie, right?
Oh man, yeah. That's the other thing. The guy, where's his stretching powers? Holy shit. My God.
George, take 5. Liam, go ahead.
So they're saying, and I don't know the exact credibility of this, but they're saying he's tied up in Me Too accusations with the non-binary girl from The Last of Us or whatever it was called.
No.
The kid. That's what's being said. This is what's being said. And they're saying because of this shit that's going on, that Marvel has, or Disney has pulled everything, all the promotion and everything from the Fantastic Four movie, and they've even showed clips of the other people that were in the Avengers and shit coming forward, shit talking the guy over this. There's this huge cancellation thing going on, and I'm like, I haven't seen this since 2016.
I haven't seen any of this, Liam. I think whatever channel I would love the link for that because
I'll send it through to you because I saw it and I went, oh, holy shit, okay.
Yeah,
I'll tell. Hold on, Liam, George, because I'll tell you this, Liam. Pedro Pascal was getting kind of handsy with Vanessa Kirby, the co-star of the movie, and he's saying that it's because he gets nervous and he's got like anxiety blah blah blah. And I know that there was a lot of people saying, well, how come he didn't get anxiety around the chick from The Last of Us? They were literally saying the opposite, going, he never got handsy or anxiety around this chick.
Well, apparently she came out and did talk shows, and this is the thing that I think is absolute fucking bullshit, right? It's just fucking insanity. The clips that they show, she says, he made me feel small. And then everyone's like, oh my God, the courage and bravery of this woman to come out. And I'm just thinking, that doesn't mean he fucked her or anything like that. Like that just makes she feel small. Like this isn't what evidence do you have? But yeah, it's a whole thing. I'll send you the link over, after I get off stream. But it's nuts. And I don't know if it's got anything to do with this, because I thought this was barring I guess the way things looked and some minor criticisms, I think it's the closest Fantastic Four movie we're probably going to get.
No, the closest one was the 1994 Roger Corman.
The 94 one.
Here's what I think it is, Liam. There's a lot of people trying to push this because they hate Pedro Pascal for whatever reason and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are taking clips of other things and putting them out of context and trying to create a narrative. There's a lot of AI channels and stuff on YouTube now that are putting clips together that don't belong to just try to game the algorithm. As far as I know, right now, Disney has not fired Pedro.
They doubled down. Disney's making the guy, the lead, against Dr. Doom, not Star-Lord guy.
I thought so too.
Ryan says Liam has it wrong. The joke is that the chick from The Last of Us is the only female Pedro hasn't gotten awkwardly handsy with. Now I've seen all over Instagram.
I don't know shit. I don't know shit except for this video that I watched. Right, so I'm not. Here it is.
Yeah, I think it's a video that they're lying, basically, Liam.
Yeah, they're bullshitting. There's no way because it goes against.
It would have been all over the news and everything. Everyone would have we would. There's no way we wouldn't know about it if Pedro
this is I'll send. I've got it for you here. It's this fucking channel anyway. It stinks of it's like wokey yellow flash. So I don't hold it up with a huge amount of
wokey yellow flash. So you're being kind of redundant there. You could have just said it's
lefty yellow flash, I guess. But yeah, anyway, the links in the you don't play it here, but the links in the description. This is a channel covering all of this shit. And I just watched I think it was the last two videos. We're leaking this, I think it was, and it's over. No, it wasn't that one. Where is it? It's anyway, this is the channel. You'll find it when you go through and look. It's a fucking
I think all this is AI bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. Maybe I'm just a dummy, guys. This is why we got to police the internet with RoboCops. We need 89s.
I mean, literally, every video here is anti-Pedro. He will destroy my role. Hugh Jackman slams Disney over Pedro Pascal.
Just like Yellow Flash, yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is even worse because it's a fake name, a fake screenshot, a really clickbaity title, and then just random clips of Pedro Pascal and stuff, and then I guess voiceover. I'm not watching any of the videos, but I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
So it just looks all bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pedro.
If I was Pedro, I would sue this channel. Basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, this is real defamation. This is
Yeah, well, I believed it. I didn't see when I was showing the interviews with the girl talking about how she made him feel small and everything. I made her feel small and everything. I didn't. I can usually spot AI. I couldn't tell even at all that this was all made up. Then, it looks real to me. Looks like real interviews to me. So.
Well, yeah, it's real interviews, but what they're doing is they're taking interviews out of context and stuff. So they're taking clips of interviews, it looks like, and then adding other things to it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. Well, I immediately thought oh shit, you're going on about how he's a sexual predator and shit, but that's not what she said. She just said he made her feel small.
Right. They'll do like that. So let's say I got a clip of Liam going, man, Matt Barr. I used to think Matt Barr was good, and then I put a clip. Matt Barr killed Liam's dog, and then we have you playing. I used to think Matt Barr was good, and it broke Liam's heart that Matt ate his dog right in front of him. Those two things, the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the spin. That thing in the middle was real. That you really said that thing that Matt Barr fuck him, but the two other things were what I added to it to make your thing. So I think that's what the channel's doing. It looks like it's only a month old. I'm looking at the oldest video. It's only from like a month ago.
Yeah, it's pretty popular though. I mean, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Oh, and dude, and when you watch this thing, man, it stinks of like 2016 social justice. I was like, whoa, this feels like some major cancel crap going on here. But you know, that's why I watched it because I was like, what is this? But the Fantastic Four movie, my daughter loved it. My daughter absolutely fucking loved it. You know, she was all talking about how much she loved the Invisible Mom, and like she calls her Invisible Mom, and Stretchy Long Man is what she calls Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I almost wanted to make a character called Stretchy Long Man and have him be a legitimate superhero. But like,
Mikey Goat says, I am sick of Pedro. I only know him from Game of Thrones and Narcos. See, I'm not sick of Pedro because I never watched Game of Thrones or Narcos. I'm actually, everyone keeps saying like Pedro's in everything, but apparently it's not any of the things that I watch because the only thing I've seen Pedro in lately is the Fantastic Four. Don't watch Game of Thrones, never watch Narcos. I don't watch Last of Us.
There was a time Scarlett Johansson was in everything too.
Yeah, but we don't mind
she's in
that,
Jurassic
TJ.
Park, right?
Blasphemy, TJ. How dare you say anything bad about ScarJo? She needs to be in more things, if anything. You have bad taste, Tony? I probably do, but I mean.
That's the
Chris
problem.
George.
Pratt is everywhere.
Yeah. George says I have bad taste. That's why I like the Fantastic
Yeah, you
Four
do.
movie.
The other thing is, Mr. Fantastic can do all the calculations in his head. This guy needs a chalkboard. Are you fucking kidding me?
I think that was just for us. I mean, how boring would it be if he's just standing there going, that's the numbers. We go, what's he doing? All the calculations in his head. Isn't that visually interesting for the movie?
No. You know what they could have done? They could have they taken the calculations the way Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Strange guy who played Sherlock Holmes, when he's doing the calculations in his head, assessing people and looking at the evidence and all that stuff. He sees numbers up here, statistics and all that stuff. They could have done that from Mr. Fantastic's point of view.
George, it's a superhero movie. If they saw numbers floating, they would have thought that was his power. Oh, he could make numbers float outside his.
Wait a minute, you guys don't see numbers and shit float around everywhere all the time? That's not normal?
Really, eh? I mean, these guys are just Mongols, aren't they?
Yeah, I thought
I
that
see
was
them
just
inside my head, just not outside my head.
Oh, okay. And can you guys smell colors and shit, or is that just me too?
Yeah, really. Keep going, Liam. Don't stop.
No, actually, there is I don't want to say disease, but there is a condition where you can smell colors, where colors smell.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's called getting hit over the head with a bat.
Well, I mean, you could possibly get that. His powers is Rain Man, says little movie perp. Yeah, he's got Rain Man powers.
There you go.
Cosmo says, was there any DiCaprio fatigue? Eddie Murphy, Marlon Brando, Tom Cruise, John Wayne, Will Smith?
Will Smith was literally everywhere. Yeah.
You know why there was no fatigue for all these guys? Because the zeros weren't around yet. The zeros weren't telling you that it was terrible that they were in all the movies. Again, most people, I hate to break it to you, but most people are not watching everything, right?
Hey,
like me, I'm not watching everything, so I'll see Pedro in like 2 things, and to me, it's like, I only seen him in 2 things.
Hold
you
on.
guys are telling me he's in everything, so I guess he's in everything, but I'm not watching everything.
Blinded says, "What is George's favorite Marvel movie?" That's easy. Iron Man 1 is first and foremost. Winter Soldier is second, and Guardians of the Galaxy Episode 1 is third.
You think that Winter Soldier was better than the first Captain America film?
No, is it Winter Soldier, the one where the Cap goes up against Bucky? You know.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I can watch that movie over and over. The way they choreograph the fights, the action, the setup, the music, the impact of every scene is so well put together. I honestly, I don't feel tired
100% action in that movie.
You know what movie?
I don't feel tired watching
Ang Lee's Hulk. What do you think about Ang Lee's Hulk, George?
You know, they had me up until the point where they did that comic book panel flip.
Oh, I love that part where they do the comic book panels. It's like,
it's like I go, you know what? Everything's going good. I totally dig it. I go, oh, you're fucking kidding me. They pull a She-Hulk on them. They pull a fucking
comic book
She-Hulk.
panels,
Holy
and then
fuck.
when he explodes, when he shoots the grenade, and the grenade bounces, and he explodes,
Yeah, that
and
was
do, like,
that was awesome.
that comic book panel thing. Oh, I think
Yeah, it's like
dope.
I wanted to see the fucking grenade explode. I didn't want to see it in a comic book panel explosion. God damn it.
Bringing it back to the Fantastic Four, I'm a bit confused about something, George, because like you're like the leading fan of like Mole Man. You're like the biggest fan of Mole Man on the internet. So like, why didn't you enjoy his appearance in this film?
Because because the Mole Man is supposed to be a putrid, dwarf kind of, gruff-looking guy is disfigured and all that stuff. That guy is just a sexy yuppie dude with
Sexy.
What the?
Wow.
Well, like I
You
said,
heard it here.
Now we know what George's type is.
when you compare the two,
George says more like Pole Man. Am I right, George?
George, his Mole Man is- You're welcome, internet. I'll catch you guys next time.
Liam will now draw him like the underpants clause version of Old Man.
George is no longer curious.
It's a bi-curious George.
Yeah, Canadian and gay. So, George, what do you think about this article then? They say after decades, Fantastic Four First Steps fixes one key thing from previous Marvel films.
And what's that?
And that key thing, Marvel Studios did Galactus justice by embracing the source material.
What we fucking do?
So you'd rather have
so
the cloud.
cranky, George. What the hell?
You'd rather have the space cloud.
The cloud Galactus. The cloud wasn't Galactus.
And look at it. It looks like a fucking.
Jesus Christ! Have you seen the
sex
fucking
device.
movie? You haven't seen the fucking movie, have you?
Yeah,
because when the Silver Surfer went into that cloud, you saw the silhouette of Galactus, and it
right.
was
But look at the cloud. It looks like a fucking sex
yeah.
toy.
So what?
It looks
What
like
you
it's about to have
fucking do?
sex with the Earth.
But that's not Galactus.
So you think that was better? You think a
They
little
ruined Dr.
silhouette?
Doom, if
That's
anything.
not
Forget
Galactus.
Galactus.
That's not Galactus. That's one of his I don't know, machines or whatever.
No,
shit
that is Galactus. They tell you the
Oh my
cloud
God,
is
it's not
Galactus.
Galactus. It's
Yeah,
not
it is, George. You can
if it
argue
is
with the people
Galactus,
that wrote the movie.
yeah, you're not listening to me. If it is Galactus, then why did they show the silhouette of Galactus when the Silver Surfer
Because they
went
wanted to let you know that it was
challenge
Galactus.
him?
George,
What?
George, literally, the people who wrote the movie said the cloud was Galactus.
Yeah, those guys are fuckwits. They don't even know what they
Oh,
actually
oh,
did.
so
Okay.
now you don't believe in like the creator
excuse me,
understanding their own movie.
Their
Fuck what the people
intention,
who made the movie said.
their intention is completely different from the execution. I'm looking at the execution. I don't give a fuck when someone says, "Well, I intended to do this."
George,
on
George,
this scene.
did-
Well,
did
you know
you
what?
just-
I don't see that bullshit
calm
on
down.
the screen.
George, are you saying that you take the stance, the death of the author? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, explain that, please.
Okay, Death
Oh.
of the Author, La Mort de Auteur is a book.
And no fancy words with me, okay? Meat and potatoes.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll strip it down to its base form. The death of the author means that the critic decides what the work of art means and not the author. The author's intentions are not factored into it.
I see your point, but no. See, I'm not talking about that concept. I'm talking about what
You literally said. I said that.
No, you're not listening, Tony. You're not
the fact
listening,
that
Tony.
They said it's Galactus.
You're not listening. They said their intent was, and what I see on screen is not what they had intended. I'm going.
Yes,
to,
that is.
I'm
This
going,
is what they
excuse
intended.
me,
They intended a
excuse
cloud
me,
that is Galactus.
You're not listening.
See, that's not
What
a
I
cloud.
what I saw on screen was the silhouette of Galactus inside that cloud. That wasn't
Right, 'cause they
the
put
cloud
that
wasn't
there.
Galactus. The Galactus
George.
was inside the cloud.
George, they put the silhouette in there.
Of course, they put the silhouette in there. You know why
And
they put the silhouette in there?
Part of the
It wasn't
cloud.
because the
They wanted
writers.
you to know that
It
the
was
cloud
because the
Galactus.
visual effects people actually ganged up on the production.
No, they
on
didn't,
the
George.
head.
Now you're
I
making
know
up
they did. I'm
conspiracy
not making
theories
it up
about what
because that's
happened in
what
the
happened.
movie. No, that's not what happened, George. Look at
Whatever.
the visual effects department didn't like suddenly like commit treason. Like, hey,
Yes,
we're gonna
they
put the
did.
silhouette of Galactus in there so it doesn't. So
Yeah,
George
they-
Peter Gatzis doesn't think that the cloud is
They
really
petitioned the
Galactus.
producers to do it. Good God, man! Look it
Nerd,
up.
nerd cloud fight. Hashtag sexy mole man.
If you didn't see the silhouette of Galactus in there when the Silver Surfer was confronting him, then the cloud is Galactus. That wasn't the cloud's not Galactus. The
The Cloud
was
is Galactus.
inside the rock, in the
I
cloud.
hate. You can have any headcanon you want, but the Cloud is Galactus.
Sure, you can just live in what's it, the Ultimate Universe for you know.
I live in this universe, which the Cloud is Galactus.
I feel a Smiller joke coming for some reason. I don't know why. Something that
It's
involves
just a
clouds.
cloud. It's not a penis. It's just a cloud, guys. I mean, I thought it was pretty good. I thought they
Yeah, it was
gave
all
him
right,
the
but
right
they
amount.
butchered Doctor Doom, like the first, the first Fantastic Four.
Well, the one thing they did right about Galactus in this movie is they
see right here.
tried-
Galactus previously appeared as a cloud in Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
Rising
the writer's an idiot.
with a
He doesn't
nod
even
to
know
his
what he's talking
classic
about.
comic book appearance in brief. Shots. With
So
a
you're
nod-
you're
with a
talking
nod-
about you're taking the writer's statement as fact. Holy shit!
No, the writer's statement is based on the
You know,
director, the writer, the producer, and everyone who made the film.
The one thing they did about Galactus,
This is why
right,
Ben
is
doesn't
they
come
match
around more
as
often,
much-
George.
As much from what you call John Byrne's comic book run. They a lot of the company.
Is the Cloud sexy, George?
Well,
That's what everyone wants to know.
only if it's pink, and it's got a certain shape to it. Jeez,
It's got a cylindrical shape to it.
Right.
Look, it says right here. At the time of the release, comic book movies were a place where they didn't completely honor the source material. Therefore, Galactus notoriously appeared in the film as a massive cloud instead of a cosmic giant.
yeah,
Quote,
bullshit. They
I
didn't
never
even watch the fucking
quote.
movie.
I never. Oh my god! You don't let anyone talk, George. You really
Are you
like
kidding
to
me? You're the
interrupt
one who's muting me. You're
You
my
and CJH. It's a Canadian thing.
My free speech, Tony.
George is fighting CBR.
Yeah, you're gonna fight me. Says I never looked at it as a redemption, but I did look at it as we had gotten to a point, and I hope the audience had gotten to a point, and people making decisions at studios have gotten to a point where the fear of something being silly is not a reason enough to not attempt it. And even for us going back, I think most things, the comics are not silly. I think they're cool, and I think it's awesome to bring to life.
Okay, see,
And that's Kevin Feige.
this is all bullshit. I'll tell you why. And when did this article come out?
I don't know, a couple of days ago?
A couple of days ago? Okay, good. It's all bullshit. I'll tell
23
you-
hours ago.
All right, okay,
23
fine.
hours.
23 hours ago. It's all bullshit. I'll tell you why. Did they say this when in where's it, Guardians of the Galaxy 1? You saw the one of the Celestials in all its glory, as if Jack Kirby had drawn it? No, they didn't say shit all about it, did they? Everybody's going, that's fucking awesome.
Who didn't say, well, George, are you special? They're asking Kevin Feige about why they had Galactus in this movie and not
Are
in the
you
previous
kidding me?
one.
Kevin Feige? The guy's been fucking lying through his teeth. Oh yeah, no, we're doing a great movie, and what in the last
all
5-10 years
bullshit,
now? It's
George.
all shit. It's all bullshit. That's right. It's all bullshit. Feige goes, no, we're going back to form. We're doing a good movie. And,
I thought everyone but you thinks it's a good movie, George.
It's just to be what it called a woke bullshit. How many woke bullshit productions have they produced so far? All of them since was Endgame. Holy smokes!
You know, there's some other topics I got that I thought were going to be controversial, and this one I thought was going to be a layup. We're all just going to go, yeah, we all like the movie, but it's a shame that it's not making a lot of money.
Bullshit. This was all woke crap in this. They shoved as much woke crap as possible. They could get money from USAID and all that stuff. This was a sellout, just like Ironheart was a sellout, just like what's it? Black Panther 2, is it, or is it 3? I don't know what the fuck the last one was. Good God, that was sad. The Namor guy, really sad. And then Captain America. Was it Black Captain America? What's his name again?
Hold on, we got a super chat from Liam. I don't know what that emoji sign, but he's saying
The eggplant.
I think it's a cloud.
eggplant,
Yeah.
cloud
What do they do with
eggplant.
that?
Hashtag Mo Manly. Hashtag Long Live George.
It's a purple cloud. And then Mo Manly.
Yeah. Purple clouds. It's just a cloud, nothing more.
Nothing to see
fan
here.
arts of Mole Man will be wild tonight.
Yeah. And for you, George.
Shout out to you.
Blinded wants
Also,
to know
Blinded-
what was
It
woke.
didn't drop 80% though.
That's misleading. Yeah, I know. What I read was 60% drop. I don't
So
know
what
why.
was woke? Gender bent Silver Surfer? That's it. Says
Oh
Blinded.
no, the Silver
Mexican
Surfer-
Reed Richards.
The Silver Surfer had no character development, so you really don't even give a shit of whether it's woke or not. There was just no character development in the Silver Surfer.
This is like P&G, Geeks and George.
what was wrong? What I saw wrong was that Sue Storm. Yeah, she's a tough chick and all that stuff. But Mr. Fantastic, that guy's way ahead of everybody in terms of just the whole scenario. Everyone's trying to keep up with Mr. Fantastic in the comics. Everyone's trying to keep up with Mr. Fantastic as a concept because the guy's so fucking smart. He's constantly running calculations in his head. It's Sue Storm that's actually bringing him down to reality and trying to keep his humanity intact. They didn't do that.
Was in the movie. That wasn't
They
the
didn't do
movie.
that. They didn't do that. He's sitting there.
She literally says, "What do you keep making these machines for? Go fucking make our
No.
crib." She's like, "Go put the crib together, asshole." And he's like, "But I got to do all this." He's like, "No, stupid.
Yeah.
Put the fucking crib together."
Yeah, that little. Okay, I'll get. You know what? That's
Johnny Riz, an alien chick. Richard can't do that.
No. Listen. Okay, you're absolutely right. That's a good point. The problem with
You
that.
just didn't like the execution. That's what. It was.
No, exactly. The execution was all bullshit. The whole fucking movie was bullshit. They knew it was bullshit. Many months before they put it out. Apparently they were doing reshoots upon reshoots. Why? Because they knew their own internal.
I didn't hear anything about any reshoots, George.
Yeah, no. We actually ran the story on our news.
Who's
show.
we?
Denelli and I.
You got a news network? You and Denelli are out there on
Yeah.
the
We've been
streets
doing the
news
news every night, calling out the bullshit.
How many people watch that? 10? 12?
I don't know. Maybe about 100 viewers.
Take a shot of Kool-Aid for every bullshit from George. I know we're completely demonetized now, thanks to George.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
But the Johnny Riz the Mole Man. It's Reed who opens the multiverse, and he creates a council of Reeds. Power Plater. He only came up with the idea to teleport the Earth, you dummy. Yeah, and all the technology that's around is basically based on Reed Richards.
Yeah, okay.
You see the cars and
supposed to be the
everything.
60s. They're centuries ahead of everybody else while they're in the 60s.
Okay, here's the thing about Reed Richards. This guy is so smart. He's thinking of teleporting the whole fucking planet to another part of the universe. Did he even think about the location of that of the planet's going to end up? Is it going to be actually have?
He literally said, "I'm going to teleport." Yes, he did, George. He goes, "I'm going to teleport the Earth across the universe within a 2% margin of error." For the what do they call that zone where things can exist?
A Goldilocks zone.
Yeah, in the Goldilocks zone. So he found somewhere in the universe that would support Earth.
You know what a 2% margin of error is? It's
a 2%
death.
margin of error.
It's
It's
death.
not.
Yes, it
What?
is. Yes.
Teleport the Earth
when
to these nuts.
when you're talking about metrics of that magnitude, 2% is death. It has.
How do you, George? What was the biggest calculation you ever ran?
Well, there was a time when I was actually doing pi.
I love pie.
I think you were doing
me too.
drugs. That's what I think you were doing, George. That's what it sounds like. I think you were just distracted by the Mole Man. That's what it is.
There you go.
Yeah, that guy was too sexy, man. He comes in, he was dressed in a suit and shit like that. What the fuck? I mean, seriously. That guy's supposed to be underground, dirty, scummy, you know.
He was. Didn't you watch the movie? He was underground. He tried to kidnap a whole building. Then Sue Storm broke his piece, and they create a whole nation of
stealing
subterranean.
the building.
And
that was
he
fucking
comes
awesome.
He comes up.
That part was,
above
and he
ground
was in the
gets his own
original
society.
outfit. that scene.
Yeah.
They basically make him make a consulate for Subterranea in New York. That's why he's above ground. They call it the Subterranean Union. He has his own nation, recognized by the UN.
That's why he's running around dressed like a pimp. He upgraded.
Sue Storm groomed the Mole Man. Exactly.
Yeah,
Mole Man distracting George from comprehending the movie filled with holes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the end credits where they had a little cartoon? I wanted that cartoon. I want more of that cartoon because it looks awesome. And the
yeah,
theme
it's
song
like
in
an Alex
there.
Toth cartoon. Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. And they had Dragon Man in the cartoon, which means Dragon Man exists in that universe.
Where's that? You know, they
it's,
really
it's
need
the,
to make
it's
a
the
prequel.
multiverse, man. In 1979, Doctor Strange exists, and 1970.
I had that. I had that on VHS.
I know, it's fucking awesome. And
It is.
1978
It's a trip.
Spider-Man. Fucking
I have
awesome.
the Trial of the Incredible Hulk. What's that called? The Doctor Strange movie and the other.
We ran
the
all
one where he fights Thor.
Yeah, we ran all the Spider-Man what do you call it, shows and my movie night. It was fucking awesome. YouTube didn't give a shit.
I think we've beat this topic to death, George. As much as I know you want to argue more, but what do you got for us, George? I feel like you want to shill something here.
Yeah, I want to show this because some people don't know about how awesome this latest production from Critical Blast is.
George is mad they didn't give the Mole Man the most chiseled abs. George, we played that trailer in the trailer montage.
Wolverine McAllister, a name carved in the pines, a shadow on the ridges where the frontier aligns.
George is waiting for the
With
Mole
the
Man
rifle on
in the
his
hole
shoulder
to
and the map in his
Pinnacle
hand.
Bullshit Publishing.
He roams through the wild, alone, rugged man. Oh, McAllister, the winds know your name. From the rivers to the canyons, they sing of your flame. Through the valleys and the mountains, your spirit runs free. A journey unending, as vast as the sea.
Journey, the Adventures of Wolverine McAllister, the complete edition. Those are some rugged outdoorsman comics, George.
This is I think one of the best products in the market, books in the market. It's complete. It's got the creator's very first works all the way to the very last works of his journey, and all the little stories, side stories that he did in multiple fanzines and other books and all that stuff. Not the mainstream books, not DC or Marvel. We're talking about the excuse me, books like
It had the bullshit though.
yeah. It's over 1,000 pages. It has the third issue of the journey that he was about to start, the War Drums, but it's only in pencils and sketches.
But what is a journey, George? You got to give us more than.
It's 1850s. It's the 1850s. He's a outdoor frontiersman. He fights the French. He fights the British. He fights the Sasquatch. Crazy fat.
Does it come with a Mole Man sketch?
No, actually, no. Wait a minute. There's something very close to it in there. There's also
okay.
There's also a comparison of his sketches to the final piece of art. There's also original art in there. There's also art that's never been seen before, ever, until this book was put together.
TJ, I got a mission for you, TJ. I need you to draw. You got to draw Joe King at an easel, right? Like he's painting at an easel, and then Mole Man laying on a couch.
Oh, he's going in like one of the French women. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you release that. Just better be ready. I'm going to critique, the quality of the Joe King illustration.
Well, it should be just from the back, so it'll just be a blue hand and everything.
Even that, I critique.
All right.
We'll make sure it's a on model.
All right. So, what's the point of the show? What was this supposed to be today?
We just talk about comics, comic-related news, movies, and show some comics, like we did with your journey, Sasquatch. But
Right.
Speaking of movies,
Yeah.
did you see this new unveiling of the new Spider-Man costume?
Saw that.
Okay, what's so special about it?
I saw it too. That my reaction was just like George. I was like, "What am I looking at?" Like, to me, it didn't register that it was different. They're like it's the most
the emblem is different.
comic accurate ever, and I'm like,
Okay, well, that's what happened. That was the comic accurate Spider-Man suit was in the very last scene of the last movie, right, when he does his whole fly routine through the snow. Okay, whoopie fucking do.
It says after a brief tease lasting 9 seconds, Sony finally dropped the first official look at Tom Holland's suit in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And it's the most comic accurate suit that we've seen so far on screen.
Do we
You're not excited? Look at this.
Do we get something better? Go full screen?
Look at that. It's comic accurate, George.
Yeah, that's the suit that he had in the very last shot of the last movie. Did they forget what happened in the last movie?
You're not excited? This didn't get you excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day?
Jeez, yeah. Oh, jeez, Brand New Day. Are you kidding me? They're doing Brand New Day. Are you kidding? Are they doing the storyline Brand New Day?
No, it's only by name.
Yeah, it's only by name.
Okay, thank God.
It's a whole different
It's
story,
Brand New
bro.
Day because remember in the last one, everyone forgets who he is, so it's a brand new day for Spider-Man. He can go out there. It's going to be, according to Kevin Feige, I know you hate him. He's full of bullshit, George. Feige says it's going to be a grounded, street-level Spider-Man. It's not going to be fighting world-ending threats or teaming up with
Friendly neighborhood.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
It's going to be, friendly neighborhood.
Yeah,
apparently,
blah,
Scorpion's coming back. So Scorpion's going to be the villain, or at least one of the villains in the movie.
Nice.
And then Punisher's in the movie.
That's
And
about time.
Sadie Sink is in the movie in an undisclosed role. Some people think she's playing Gwen Stacy. Some people think she's playing Felicia Hardy. I've heard she might even be playing Mary Jane because they're getting rid of Zendaya.
I heard Mayday Parker.
Ooh, that would be terrible.
Yeah,
It would be.
That's not a good thing.
And I read in a different article, they said that Miles Morales can't come out in the MCU.
That's racist.
No, because Sony's making their own live action Miles Morales movie. And since they got the rights.
Okay. I guess it's okay then.
Sadie Sink is the new Black Panther. Damn, Zane. Zane's out there dropping exclusives. Thank God Zendaya is so mid as MJ. I think she's mid just as a woman.
In general.
Yeah.
It's also racist.
All right, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go do important stuff like call out the bullshit on today's news.
Hey,
So,
George, thanks for sharing your opinion.
Yeah.
I'm glad I asked.
Yeah,
Try not to goon to the Mole Man too much, George.
Yeah, I blew my.
He's also that actor's in Cobra Kai, George. If you need more,
Yeah, I know.
More material.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's in the tight little.
I
the little
when he
karate
came
gi.
out, and go like, oh shit, Cobra Kai guy, he's gonna karate chop the Fantastic Four. No, he didn't do shit all. God,
The way he said came out.
Yeah, he should have had at least a staff, right? I think the Mole Man was missing his big stick.
Oh,
that would have been nice. That would have been nice.
It's Mopole.
Yeah, George wanted to see the mole pole.
All right, later, guys.
Hey, all right, take it easy, George. We didn't have to kick him. He just left. Look at that.
He wore himself out.
He's all tuckered out. I think it looks good. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I like
better
it.
than the other one, right?
For the direction they're going, you know, it works. If it's going to be grounded in street level, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the design or if it's just Tom Holland not having a chest, but where the red kind of dips in, it looks like it's sagging down. It looks like it's lower.
Yeah,
'Cause I
right
feel
here.
like you should see more pec. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
More
he has
pink and
no
blue.
muscles.
That's my only complaint. Other than that, it looks great. Looks pretty clean. Looks nice.
Yeah, I like the spider logo. I want to see the back though. Does the back have the big fat red spider on the back?
Yeah, it'd be cool to see that.
I don't know if I'm excited for the movie though, because they go, hey, it's not going to be like the other movies. We're going to make it different, and we're going to, he's grounded, but also rumors are that the Hulk's going to be in it, Scorpion, Punisher. It's like, can we just have Spider-Man? Can we just have a movie with just Spider-Man in it? I mean, that's why I like the original trilogy, right? It's just Spider-Man. There's no other heroes, regardless
Right.
if they exist or not. So I think that might be another issue with these movies. They're too interconnected, right? People are like, I got to watch this to watch that. I got to watch this other thing to watch this other thing. It's like, no one wants homework. Blinded says, no. Listen, I just want to see Spider-Man versus Punisher. Maybe Hulk too. I want to see a Hulk versus Thing, and then maybe Hulk versus
Can we have
Namor.
that? Yeah.
And then
I'd watch that.
if you really want to make me happy, give me the Hulk, Namor, and Doctor Strange in a movie together as the Defenders.
Yep.
Yeah.
It would be cool.
Spider-Man should have been Marvel's Batman. Make him standalone.
Yeah.
Tom looks like he's out of shape here. He might be. Yeah.
Doesn't need to be jacked though. He's just Spider-Man.
Right.
He's jacked, but I mean, he should be fit. Like whenever Spider-Man takes off his thing, he's usually cut. Like he looks a little like
Bruce Lee, right?
Yeah.
He's skinny, but if he flexes, you'll see all the muscles. That's it. That's Spider-Man.
It says, here's what we know about Brand New Day. Chong-Chi director Destin Daniel Cretton will direct Spider-Man Brand New Day, the fourth Spider-Man movie, blah, blah, blah. As a fresh start, as Doctor Strange casts a spell, making everyone forget Spidey's true identity. So our hero is alone. Why is he alone, though? Like, no one knows he's Spider-Man, but he should still have friends, right? Like, the spell at the end made everyone forget Peter Parker. It wasn't that they forgot that Peter Parker was Spider-Man necessarily, right? Remember? Because Ned and them didn't know who he was. Remember?
Right. But in forgetting who Peter is, they don't know that he's Spider-Man.
I mean, because they don't know Peter exists. So like
Right.
you couldn't know that Spider-Man was Peter if you don't know who Peter is. Right? Like he's a non-entity.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like they're making it like, oh, it's just that they forgot who he is, but or they forgot that he's Spider-Man. But it's more than that. They just forget that Peter Parker exists completely. Like that's why no one knows who he is.
Right.
Which is going to be weird. Again, in the comics, after they do the spell and everyone forgets that he's Spider-Man, he just goes around and tells everybody again, like, "Hey, by the way, Cap, I'm Peter Parker. Hey, Reed Richards, I'm Peter Parker." Right? So
Right.
why didn't he just do that? Like, he could just go back to like the Avengers and go, "Hey, by the way, I'm Peter Parker."
Yeah. Who has the time?
I mean, the Avengers Mansion is just like 3 blocks away from his house. You just swing over there. It's like a 10-minute drive. It basically erased Peter. People only know Spider-Man. Yeah. Going back to set the perfect moment for this reveal. Nah. He's going to do it on TV again, just like in the comics. It says Peter will not be alone on screen. As we have been reporting, Mark Ruffalo is returning to the MCU for Spider-Man Brand New Day, playing the Hulk. John Bernthal's Frank Castle will make the leap from TV to the big screen as the Punisher. Sadie Sink is joining the cast in an unrevealed role. Michael Mondo is returning to the action as a Scorpion. And there are persistent rumors that Zendaya will reprise her role. No one wants that. There are also rumors that there was supposedly there's going to be a female villain in this movie. And we were racking our brains like a couple weeks ago trying to figure out who the fuck it could even be. Right?
Yeah.
Because the amount of female villains that Spider-Man has is like really limited.
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if Sadie Sink was Joystick? Because isn't Joystick a redhead?
I think it's like reddish, purplish. Beefy says Black Cat. Black Cat would be, but I don't see Black Cat being like a main villain, right? Like if you're gonna be like, that's the main villain of the movie. Like, like Black Cat.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Demon Vizarak is onto something. It seems like they're going with that angle. In the comics, Hulk remembers Peter, but no one else will. Yeah.
Well, in the comics, the Hulk has the ability to see ghosts and stuff. He has like supernatural powers, and it's never really explained why until later on. And they go, actually, it's because he's so scared of his dad that he developed the ability to see ghosts.
It's a childhood trauma.
Trauma.
Really stupid. Because that's why, like, I think the writers just needed an excuse for why, when Doctor Strange went into his astral form, they're like, well, if no one can see him, this is going to be stupid. So, like, oh, well, the Hulk can see him. And they're like, oh, that clears everything up, right? Liam says, I'm surprised anyone remembers Joystick. I remember Joystick. She was part of the Great Game. Which I think would be really good as a TV show. Could you imagine if they did a TV show like that with a bunch of obscure heroes and villains? With a bunch of rich guys. It'd be Squid Games, right? Squid Games meets fucking the MCU.
That should have been Disney Plus.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Just look for that type of stuff and make that the Disney Plus series.
Is this going to be a Joe Fix-It? Maybe it's a street level story. Apparently, no. I think he's still going to be the Professor Hulk. I don't think that they're changing him because it looks like in the MCU. The Hulk is going to be stuck as the Professor Hulk, and then the Red Hulk is going to take the role of the wild, savage Hulk type thing.
Yeah. Like if they want
just another guy to Silver Sable. She's not really
a vigilante, though, right? Like
she's a mercenary.
She does. She is quite thorn on Spider-Man's ass. That's for sure. So I was about to say, like, if they want to give Hulk a send-off, they really need to bring the Devil Hulk at some point, and then just buy Ruffalo.
Black Cat would be hot. I don't trust Disney to do it right though. Sydney Sweeney as Black Cat. You're welcome.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
That says, nah, we're getting Savage Hulk based on the rumors. That would be stupid. How you go back to he came together and made the Professor Hulk. And then now he's going to go back to being the Savage Hulk? That doesn't make any sense.
It should be its own movie or, somebody else's movie, I guess.
Demon Vizarak says, Professor Hulk sucks so much, Mo-Man. He does. But I'm saying, like, the way they left him off at the She-Hulk, remember, he has his kid. He's like, hey, here's my kid.
Yeah.
For him to, like, just turn into the Savage Hulk, like, for no reason would just be kind of weird. Especially in a Spider-Man movie. It would make more sense to be like an Avengers movie or a Doomsday. Right? Like, Doom fucks up his mind and turns him back into the Savage Hulk.
You're blinded to saying something with Mr. Negative.
Something, Mr. Negative. Yeah. It's going to be one of those movies. The Hulk just shows up and they're like, hey, how's it going? Mr. Negative hits him. Oh, I'm the Savage Hulk again. I'm like, oh, okay. It's fucking great.
Yeah, he'll be the final fight. It's too
Ruffalo's
much
Hulk. Ruffalo's Hulk went savage after Trump got reelected. But like the Hulk is way like even like to have the Savage Hulk in the movie, it's gonna be another fucking Captain America moment where you're like,
should have been its own plot. I'm just saying.
Well, not just that, but it's like the two power levels, right? When you had the Red Hulk fighting the Falcon, and you go, "There's no way these two guys should be fighting each other," and then he beats him by the power of your daughter would be very disappointed.
Well, to be fair, Spider-Man, he does fight Rhino and Juggernaut. Right.
Yeah, but the Rhino originally wasn't as strong as he is now. Remember, originally the Rhino was like Spider-Man strength, and then later they upped his strength to be like the Thing level.
Yeah.
So he just stayed as Spider-Man's villain, and he's just a one-note person. But the Hulk is literally unlimited strength at Savage level. He can just keep getting stronger. Right? What Frank Castle's going to shoot him with a fucking gun?
That would be funny though. The Hulk at TDS, right? He's just so pissed off that Trump's the president. Just constantly losing it.
They won't acknowledge Trump as president in the MCU, but they'll give him kingpin derangement syndrome, right?
There you go.
Basically. We haven't seen Hulk be badass since before Infinity War. I agree. I love the Hulk. He's my guy. But I want to see Joe Fixit, to be honest. Get him to be the wisecracking Vegas tough guy mobster with the suit. I love it. Like he wears that like pinstripe suit.
Okay, see, cool. Liam is saying Spidey schooled Hulk a few times. Like he does fight, I don't
know. It's really schooling. I've seen those fights. There's one where the Hulk fights Spider-Man, and Spider-Man gets infected with a gamma disease or something, and he turns into like a Spider Hulk. There's a few times where he like. It's like he tricks the Hulk, and he's like, because he's more agile and everything, so he's jumping around, and the Hulk's like missing, but he's never really schooled him because you can't knock him out or anything. So I don't know, Liam. I need sources on that.
Hey Tony, I got to bounce.
All right, take it easy, Ben.
It was fun hanging out with you guys.
Don't forget, back Ben's comic. What is it? Cephas, right?
Cephas, number 1. Only on Fun My Comic.
That's right. And he's already at 19 backers. Guys, go back this. He's close. He's
getting
striking distance.
I'm clawing my way to the finish line. All right. You guys have a great night. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, any plans, anything that you want to shill before we go besides the comic?
No, just the comic. I need to work on a trailer. I need to do that next. But yeah, no, I got nothing to show. Thank you for having me on. I had a good time hanging out. I'll come hang out again next week.
All right. Take it easy. We always enjoy having you here. Anytime you want to be on, just hit me up.
Sweet.
We'll see you next week.
All right. See you guys.
Don't forget, guys, Cephas, number 1. All right. As far as Joe Fixit, I want to see Joe Fixit because he's such a badass. TJ, I don't know if you know this, but the Thing had increased his power, right? He got a second burst of cosmic radiation and became even stronger. So he was like a 7 in strength on the Marvel scale, right? And the Hulk, on the Gray Hulk form, got weaker, so he was a 6.
Yeah.
The Hulk figured out a way to beat the shit out of the Thing. He basically was sticking and moving, hitting him. He'd come in, hit and run, get out of there, come in, hit and run, till finally he got the Thing so tired that he pushed him into the water, held the Thing's mouth open, and kept hitting him in the fucking ribs until he fucking drowned. And he was like, "That's right, bitch. Even when you're stronger than me, I still beat your ass." He's like, "No one beats the Hulk."
See, that's a whole different level of savagery. He isn't even savage.
Yeah, Cosmic Spider-Man doesn't count. When he got the uni powers, it doesn't count. Okay.
See that Joe Fixit would fit in this Spider-Man movie. It's one of the, But again, it needs some good writing for us to be convinced. That's the problem. That's why I'm worried. This movie's already jam-packed as it is.
Yeah. All right. Have you seen this? The new Batman? Speaking of new costumes, it says Matt Fraction and George Jimenez Batman, a bold new direction that embraces the Dark Knight's rich history. Apparently, it's got a new costume. It's new Batman costume.
Looks all right. I like the blue and yellow. It's nice to see that back, you know.
Yeah, I do like the blue and gray. It's got the whole Adam West look.
Yes.
Right?
It's also sleek and modern a little bit.
But do we need another new Batman? Another new Batman #1?
No. But you know how DC is. Batman is their cash cow. They'll always keep milking it. Right?
Yeah. Ooh, that Robin costume. I don't like that.
So
Batman costume looks good. Yeah, the Batman costume looks nice, but next to the Robin costume, they don't look like they fit in.
Yeah.
I like the old school, made him look like a circus performer with the tights and everything. I want sexy Robin, in the words of Liam. It's crazy. But Batman's not the only one getting new threads. TJ, we got Spider-Man got new threads. Batman got new threads. You know who else is getting new threads?
Who?
Venom.
Oh, okay.
Venom is getting a red and blue costume.
What?
Yeah, so apparently they're having a thing called Battle World, which is another Secret Wars type event where they're getting people from alternate realities. And one of the alternate realities has a Venom that has a red and blue costume. I think this looks ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, I get the idea because, really, if you think about it, just Venom is the clone of Spider-Man, right? Like the doppelganger.
Yeah, but the whole thing of Venom was he was first off it was the black suit turned into Venom, right?
Yeah.
So what did Spider-Man in this universe? Spider-Man's black instead of a black suit, it was a red and blue glob that he had a regular
symbiote,
suit.
a chameleon now. Like what the hell's going on here?
They tried to do these little things on the legs to I guess spider mandibles, right? And it was look, they're black and they're spider mandibles. And him giving the fucking claws are kind of dumb. Even the little thing on his hand, which I guess is where the webs come out of, and the whole glove itself making it look like a gauntlet. Just give it the edge. If you're gonna make it pointy, come to a point like that, just make it come out. It doesn't look Venom.
Looks like Toxin, if anything. Liam is right.
Yeah.
You know what it also reminds me of? Remember Reprak? The demon? The demon Peter Parker.
Yeah. Not only that, the Spider-Man suit that they're using, it looks like the when Spider-Man, after the Clone Saga, when Spider-Man came back, he had that suit with the big spider on it. Because this isn't the Venom spider. This is the Spider-Man suit spider.
Yeah. It's like the Sony one, if anything, from the video game.
Yeah. I don't like it. Even just looking at the mask looks dumb.
I get where they're coming from, but it doesn't make sense.
I think they're just trying to cash in, a cheap little thing. Hey guys, we changed Venom's costume. You got to get this first appearance of the new Venom costume.
Then there was Mary Jane Venom.
Oh, yeah. Spider logo needs to be on the bulge. That's where everyone wants it.
Yeah.
But speaking of Mary Jane, since you did bring up Mary Jane, I'm going to spoil it. The future of Mary Jane Watson and Paul Rabin. Spoiler. Are you ready to be spoiled on this, TJ?
Oh shit! Let's go.
And we scroll all the way down. We don't need to know about the relationship. We just want the spoiler. And of course, the spoiler right at the end. I'm sorry, Paul. I'm breaking up with you.
Oh,
Mary
shit.
Jane breaking up
Typical
with
Mary
Paul.
Jane.
Typical.
Just like in the Raimi movies. Remember she walks
Does that
out
mean
with
she's
the-
going back with Peter? I think this is this might be too little too late, right? Like, does Spider-Man want Mary Jane back? She's been fucking this dude for years, broke up with Spider-Man, was like had some kids with him, but the kids didn't turn out to be real, but then like she's still fucking the dude.
Spider-Man may have hooked up with other people, Jesus
I
Christ.
guess, but still it's like it's over. Like he's moved on, right? Like to go back
That's
to
what
Mary
I'm
Jane at
saying,
this
yeah.
point is kind of dumb. They're out of ideas. First, Mary Jane is Venom. Now this. Seems like someone wanted a mod of Venom with spiky colors.
Yeah.
Parker wants those busted MJ walls.
They're really afraid of hooking them up together. I don't know why. I read the Ultimate Spider-Man, the one with, Peter B. Parker, that Spider-Man. That shit's good.
I wonder
that
how
art needs to
variant
happen.
covers. I wonder how variant covers will be offered for the MJ Paul breakup issue. They'll have them. You got to replace the TJ. We need to replace the word bubbles instead of "I'm breaking up with you." Put "I want to marry you," and then put it all over the internet. Look, Mary Jane's gonna marry Paul.
Oh yeah, the zeros will fall for it and spread it. Yeah, the easiest grip.
Peter saw multiple universes lately and noticed, wow, every other Peter is with MJ. Except for if you, there's a Earth X issue. In Earth X, they tell you that Peter Parker in that universe is still in love with Gwen Stacy, even though he married Mary Jane. Because the spiders man goes in his brain and gives him hallucinations of his perfect life. And in Peter Parker's perfect life, he's married to Gwen Stacy, not Mary Jane. And so his daughter's pissed at him. He's like, what? I can't control what my brain thinks. I can't control the things in my thoughts.
I can't control my urges.
Yeah. Honestly, don't have problems with trying new things, but not when they are stupid and unworthy of a character. Yeah, I think maybe this might have to do something with the new movie. Maybe they're trying to get Peter and MJ back together if the rumors are true and that Mary Jane is coming out in the new movie. To try to have some kind of cohesion between the two.
Yeah.
Because it seems really weird because everybody hated the Paul MJ stuff for them to wait so long to pull the trigger on this, right? All these stupid universes, and they can't have one where Peter married Gwen. Spider-Man Blue was the last good Gwen story. She's got to die. She's one of the linchpins.
And an event.
Yeah. Probably because Ultimate Spider-Man is kicking Amazing Spider-Man's ass.
100%. That's what's happening. 100%.
I do know the Ultimate Universe is ending. I don't know if they're going to have a second season, quote unquote, of it. Because I know it was every month. It was leading up to the Return of the Maker. Right? So every month was a month in real time. So every issue was it was the series 24, but with months.
Oh, okay.
And so they're going to have one big event to wrap up what's going on. And then I don't know going forward if the Ultimate Universe is going to continue or if that's it. I mean, they're making good money from the sales from what I hear. Those books are selling. So it would be really dumb for them to just end them. Right. But Marvel's not really good at making monetary decisions, right?
No, you see, what they should do is the brutal Mortal Kombat style massacre that they did in the last Ultimate Universe. That's what should happen. We have the plot.
Gwen married. Beefy says Gwen's married to Harry in current Ultimate. She's also isn't Gwen also the Mysterio in the Ultimates. So,
Oh shit!
there's a reason they killed Gwen. The audience hated her. True, the audience at the time was 10 years old, but still, they hated her.
Oh, so that's a Jason Todd situation, huh?
Now, I heard, so I don't know if this is true or not, but years later, they basically said that one guy had called in, like using multiple phones and stuff. And it was like Jason Todd died, not because the fans voted him to die, but because one guy really hated him. And he like went out of his way to like cast extra votes. Like basically,
Oh shit!
He trolled DC and they didn't, because there's no way to verify at the time.
Yeah,
It wasn't until afterward they found out.
he used alt accounts.
Yeah, he used a bunch of alt accounts. Typical Alabama gay ops. And he died. But yeah, I think personally, this is too little too late to break up Paul and MJ. Yeah. I don't think the fans will be like, yeah, that's great, but I don't think they're going to be like, yeah, bring them back together. I think they're going to be kind of pissed. Like, you've cucked out Peter for years, and now you're going to do this, right?
Yeah.
So
And the fans already got what they wanted from the Ultimate Spider-Man anyway. It is what it is.
also, she's Venom now, so that's just weird too, right?
Yeah. So Venom hooked up with Peter and Mary Jane. That's bizarre right there.
Venom hooked up. That's not how it's hooking up.
You know, if this was like the woke days, they'd actually treat it like it's a throuple. Remember when they did that shit with Wolverine and Cyclops? Oh,
Yeah, that was
they're in a
also
molecule right
retarded.
now.
I was really pissed when they did that. They always do my boy Cyclops dirty like that. You know, it's not dirty, TJ. Morningstar Chronicles: The Ghost of Asheron. We talked about this before when he was showing off the little preview of it. But now Frost Comics is out there.
Mission control to Vic. Mission control to Vic. Vic, you ready, man?
Yeah.
Tell me you can trust me.
I like the costume.
Her intel. Something about her is not normal.
You can trust me. You love me.
Metal Gear sound. I like that.
You want to make me happy.
Well, I like the voiceover, how it's got that echo.
And I know about
Yeah.
your traits. The only thing I don't know is what you are.
You die for me.
But I'll figure that out
Don't disappoint me.
once I haul you out of here.
Oh shit!
Who did you lose to make you
If it would have had like a beer, like a Batman, I would have lost my shit.
this angry?
Not human.
She pulled up.
What are you?
She pulled.
I'm so much more.
Was that J. Jonah Jameson? What? I see you're a man of culture. You need fans of your comics, not fans. Frost. Whoa,
Straight after.
what are you doing, buddy?
What are you watching, Frost?
Yeah. What are you recommending us? Anyway.
Very
Goes back
futuristic
out.
looking Kamen Rider over here.
Wilbur says, was that J. Jonah Jameson? That one guy, every old man with like a little flat top always looks like JJ.
Yeah.
So about this campaign, Morningstar Chronicles #1 is a gripping 28-page full-color action comic book that kicks off an epic saga of vigilante justice and supernatural evil. Lurking in the shadows of Ashcroft, ruthless crime syndicates traffic drugs in and victims out. But rumors exist of something far worse, a secretive and deadly cult. Amid this brewing storm stands a lone vigilante dubbed Ghost by the local media. Driven by a haunted past, Ghost wages a crusade against the criminal tide using razor-sharp instincts, cutting-edge tech, and an unnerving sense of justice. What begins as a straightforward mission to interrogate an underboss spirals into unrelenting peril as Ghost infiltrates a secretive meeting, expecting the usual thugs and lies, then the unexpected strikes. A face-to-face clash with a foe who's no mere human, but something so much more. Outmatched and outpowered.
Lady in Purple.
How will Ghost survive? Should have been the Lady in Red. Lady in Red. Let's look at that. Preview pages.
I can see Batman parallels, but you know, it reminds me more of Solid Snake a little bit.
Yeah. And of course, the guy that looks like JJJ. He looks
Predator helmet.
Yeah, I was gonna say not JJ. He doesn't look like J. Jonah Jameson. He looks like Omni-Man.
Yeah.
I think he's a little more Omni-Man than J. Jonah. And of course, the lady in purple. Look at that. Sexy lady. Shoots her. That's how I am when I get tased. I've been tased like 3 or 4 times. I just shrug it off. It's no big deal.
Like nothing happened.
It's all the meth in my system. I'm like, oh, what's this guy's not going down. It's all full of meth. He had successfully raised 151% of his one. Apparently, you could put a $1 goal. So he's made it. He's made his goal. But guys, you should keep backing it. It's $10. You get plus shipping. You get 1 copy of Morningstar Chronicle, including a free bookmark as a thank you. For $5 extra, you can add a signature. You can choose the signature color. You can have it either in silver or gold. So that means you can get 2 different copies in 2 different colored signatures. And if we start adding locations, man, look at all the different. You get a cover, back cover, splash, credits page, thank you page, and somewhere else. Every signature series will be unique. Now, TJ, you got to buy multiple books now. And then if you're one of those cheapies, one of those brokies,
bud.
Brokey, bud, you got a $5 PDF digital copy.
Can't beat that with a stick. The artwork looks solid, by the way.
Yeah, solid art. Looks good. I'm excited. I remember seeing this because I remember seeing the cover before. So I'm looking forward to this one. Frost Comics. He was on Katie's the other day, yesterday, I think. So go support. Vetoes. What? Just sign the front cover. Why complicated? I don't know. I just seen all those options. I even with the 2 different colors, I was kind of confused. But hey, it is what it is. All right, TJ. Last thing we're going to talk about. It is a list of movies that they say are unwatchable superhero movies.
Oh shit.
So it says Joker, Deadpool, and more comic movies that are actually unwatchable. I think we might have differing opinions on this. All right. So it says number 10, Joker is a meandering knockoff of better films. I think Joker is a decent film. It's not a good Batman.
It's not a comic book movie. It's just
really a comic book movie.
Yeah, crime thriller, psychological thriller. That's it.
But with the existence of Joker 2, I will say now Joker 1 has been undermined. That it is kind of unwatchable, right? But if you forget, like if you don't even pay attention to Joker 2, pretend Joker 2 doesn't exist by itself. Joker 1's not a bad film.
Yeah.
It's not a great comic book film, but it's not a bad film in and of itself. So
the way I watched Joker 2 was like as a bunch of scenes and musical parts, and I was like, yeah, okay. Especially the cartoon part.
Yeah. Calling it unwatchable, way off base. Got a lot of quotable lines, meme potential.
Yeah.
I think Joker still watchable. Ghost Rider was fun at the time, but terrible today. Again,
there are movies worse than Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider 2 is where, like,
right
if you
now.
put Ghost Rider 2, you put Ghost Rider 2 on the list, I would have been right there with you. I would have said, yeah, the sequel is terrible. The first Ghost Rider,
Oh, the Spirit of Vengeance?
Yeah.
That was
First
a dumb
one is not great, but it is fun. It's a fun movie, right? Nicolas Cage acting like Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider killing everything. It's not great, but I wouldn't say unwatchable, right? Now, I'm going to disagree with the whole list. Hashtag Team George. It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Yeah. Mikey says already, bullshit. I love Joker and Deadpool.
Well, there you go.
All right, what else we got? Kick-Ass is quaint by today's standards.
I disagree. Kick-Ass was good. Both of them, in fact. Way ahead of its time.
I would say the first one's better than the second one. The sequel did kind of fell off a little.
Yeah, because it's like they fast forwarded, like they had to make hibbity-jibbity reasons, like, oh, now supervillains are at large, and oh, now there are more superheroes running around, right? Like they escalated it way too quickly.
Yeah, but the first movie is really good, solid. It's got a solid origin story. The character is not overpowered. He struggles. He's getting saved by everybody, right? You would think CBR would be like, they would love this movie since the little girl is saving fucking
Hit Girl.
life.
Yep.
Yeah. And Nicolas Cage is in it as Big Daddy. So we get Nicolas Cage.
I think the problem is really a lot of movies ripped off Kick-Ass. That's what really happened. That's why they're saying, okay, yeah, it's quaint.
Spider-Man No Way Home relied on nostalgia to excuse mediocrity. I don't think they understand what the words unwatchable means. Because again, I don't find the movie unwatchable.
You got Green Goblin murking Aunt May. Come on. Some insane shit happened in that movie.
Yeah, the three Spider-Men together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's solid, even on its own. It's a solid movie. I don't see how it's unwatchable. This is a terrible list. CBR, terrible. Judge Dredd is nothing more than a Stallone vehicle. Okay, Judge Dredd is pretty shit. I can give him that. Silly, over the top. I saw it in theaters with my family. We all were like completely disappointed. Even the video game for Judge Dredd was kind of a letdown. So I'll give him this one. Judge Dredd is pretty unwatchable, especially since he takes the fucking helmet off, which is part of the point. Is like you don't take the helmet off; it stays on. You're not supposed to know what he looks like. He's Judge Dredd.
That's why the Dredd movie, the Carl Urban one, was way better.
And Rob Schneider, Rob Schneider's in there.
Yeah, Rob Schneider. For some weird reason, they had to include him there.
No Way Home needed homework to be watched, but it's not unwatchable, says Cosmo.
Yeah.
So many recent terrible comic movies than these movies CBR has chosen so far. Yeah. Dragon Ball Evolution, that's unwatchable.
That's unwatchable.
Fuck that movie.
You know what else is unwatchable? Captain Marvel.
I will maintain that Captain Marvel is not a horrible movie. I think they made a huge mistake in trying to tell the story out of chronological order. If they would have started, just made it like a normal movie. Here's her origin, her beginning, all the way through. I think it would have been a better movie. Not great. It would have fixed some of the pacing issues and stuff. It would have been great. And then the whole like third act, oh my God, turns out the Kree are bad. Like if you had watched anything MCU related prior, you're like, you knew they were bad guys. Like in Guardians of the Galaxy, they're bad guys, right?
Yeah. The problem
So, like-
is hindsight makes it bad. Like everything you've already watched makes the movie unwatchable. Really.
Yeah, but there's no way they were putting Captain Marvel on this list. Superman 2, unfortunately, doesn't hold up. What?
Nah,
Okay.
I disagree. Come on, look.
Look at that. Alpha
Zod
Core's
is
in the
still
movie.
pulling up.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally Alpha Core.
Got Brian Solari, Braxwell, and Ingrid Valdez. Look at them. They're pulling
Yeah.
up.
Pulling up to the White House. Kneel before Zod, you know? Come
Yeah.
on.
Superman
They
3,
get thrown into the
maybe,
Phantom
again,
Zone. That shit was epic.
yeah, if you're going to pick a Superman, pick Superman 3, right? The Richard Pryor one. That one's kind of unwatchable. It gets a little silly there at the end.
Oh, but some of those scenes are iconic. Where the lady turns into a cyborg. Goddamn. It's a kid that
Yeah, but at
like,
the beginning, like there's a whole slapstick thing at the beginning of the movie.
It's true.
Come on.
That's unwatchable. That should have been here.
But Superman 2, no way is that
This
unwatchable.
ain't it.
Yeah, Superman 4, Nuclear Fingernail Man.
Which is hilarious because James Gunn's, got that. Like he made the Ultraman as an homage to Nuclear Man. He loved that movie, it seems.
The Punisher shows Marvel character at his worst.
Oh no, this ain't it either. It's a solid movie.
The Thomas Jane one?
Yeah.
It's not
Despite
great.
the Russian? Come on.
Well, he really stabs Kevin Nash in the chest with a knife, so that's the
way he deals with the mob boss. Like it was more cerebral there for some weird reason.
Yeah, I mean the Dolph Lundgren movie. If you're gonna say any of the Punisher movies are bad, that one was terrible.
Yeah, because he was working with the Yakuza. That's a thing. The Punisher.
Not just that, he was working in the Dolph Lundgren movie. He was like helping the kidnapped kids of like the fucking mafia and everything. And
yeah,
it was just a mess. It was like it wasn't the Punisher. It was just like a regular like it was almost like a
100%.
Taken movie, and they just slapped Punisher on it, right?
There's another action movie, and then they reskinned it to be Punisher, like what they did with the Street Fighter 2, the Street Fighter movie, the Raul Julia one. But it's still, at least that turned out all right. Yeah.
Deadpool isn't actually very good.
Nah, I'll be quoting George on this one. Bullshit. It's actually good.
I've never watched the first Deadpool movies. I watched the third Deadpool movie. I like that. I didn't watch the first two because I'm not a fan of Deadpool. You might not realize.
I would say, when I first watched this, yeah, he is annoying. The whole meme boy bullshit, right?
Yeah.
I will say this: the first Deadpool movie has a lot of, for some weird reason, I guess the director, right? They had a lot of parallels with RoboCop for some weird reason, but it never pulled through in the other two movies. He just became meme boy again. To see him being miserable because he's disfigured,
I wasn't everyone's like in love with Deadpool. It's like Reddit loved Deadpool and everything. I'm just not.
Yeah.
So this ain't it.
Yeah, Gina Carano. She pulled up.
Man of Steel is needlessly grim and violent. I agree. CBR.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Back.
Especially
CBR
now with this new
Zack
Superman
Snyder.
movie, you can't watch this movie anymore. Like it doesn't compute.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. This movie trash.
Like, back in the gap, there was only this Superman movie recently, so you're forced to watch it. But now, forget it.
X-Men doesn't hold up to its sequels. I don't think so because
this was all right.
Yeah, X-Men 3 was not good. X-Men 3 was probably the worst of the three original
X-Men
movies.
3 should have been here, not the first one.
Yeah. The first X-Men, for what it was, I think it was a pretty solid movie, right? Introducing the X-Men and all that. But
X2
again,
was
I don't.
great.
To say it's unwatchable. I'm saying it. Saying it. Terrible list. Terrible list. All right, TJ.
They got the one
we're
thing
gonna
right.
show. We're gonna show one more thing real quick. I don't know if you heard, but Andy Smith launched Lilith Infernal Conflict, a dark fantasy epic. It's got $13,000 right now. 189 backers. 28 days left. I was gonna say 29. I don't know why. All right. So let's check out Andy's.
Oh shit! Heavy metal music. Let's go.
I don't know if you're going to watch this, Andy, but I suggest you go back into your video and remove the the subscribe to me and the whole all the things covering up your campaign video.
Because it's like right at the middle. Well, when it's about to end, all of this show up.
Yeah. Because my settings they don't allow me to take them off. All right. But what we got here? Lilith, Infernal Conflict. Get ready for the next chapter in the Shattered Reach. It says, I'm Andy Smith, a veteran comic book artist with over 30 years of experience bringing epic stories to life for Marvel, DC, Image, and more. Teaming up once again with my collaborator, Dennis Turner, we're thrilled to follow up our smash hit Core Draft, The Reckoning, and Core Draft, The Awakening with the all-new adventure, Lilith, Infernal Conflict. Venture into the 123rd layer of the Abyss, Clemsaria. Lilith, I love you guys. You guys make great comics.
Yeah.
But could you just have names that I can pronounce, right? Like just simple names.
It's going back and forth with Tony about this. Like sometimes, when you come up with alien names, you either because language in another planet actually evolves the way language evolves here on this Earth. Like if we're all humanoid species, we'll come up with the same shit anyway. Or what you do is like come up with names that are English that have meaning, because every word will have a meaning anyway, right?
Yeah.
Dark Blight, for example, like maybe in an alien language it's like gobbledygook, but in our language, the way we translate it is Dark Blight. There you go, easy.
Yeah. It says Lilith returned home to report to her queen with the new information. But how did Lilith get to be assigned to the Shattered Reach? This is the story of a new threat emerge. Vexarian, ruler of Layer 124, sought to enslave their female cousins. Lilith's mission is clear. Infiltrate, assassinate, and destroy the heart of Vexarian's power before he consumes all. With talons sharper than steel and a heart burning with ambition, she faces familiar demons, relentless incubi, and the mighty Blade of Dread, Saraithar, in a war where every strike could be her last.
The Lilith name is actually good because it's just a derivative of Lilith.
Says, look at this. You get the Lilith's beautiful box. See what you did there, Andy. For $140. Calling all comic collectors and Lilith and Infernal Conflict fans. The Indiegogo campaign is your chance to snag every jaw-dropping edition of Lilith Infernal Conflict, all housed in a gorgeous, exclusive Lilith's Big Beautiful Box. That's a collector's dream come true. Don't just read the saga, own it in style with this limited edition treasure chest
I love the
packed with custom
marketing.
goodies. Here's what's waiting inside. You get exclusive in the box only John Malin black and white virgin cover, a stunning ink only masterpiece showcasing John's amazing detailed line work in all its glory. Exclusive in the box only Yasara bookmark, Andy Smith main cover, Andy Smith homage cover, John Malin cover, black and white edition, Lilith 2-inch minifigure, First
shit.
Man Identity Crisis 24-page, all new explosive 90s glory comic. So this is the Andy Smith cover A.
I love his covers. It's very old school.
I like. I have to say I don't like the way that leg is, like that back leg.
Yeah,
I think it's a little
the exaggeration, right? Like she's really just.
Because you got like this one big butt cheek and what looks like a second butt cheek, but then the leg is like weird. So like the butt cheek should be up, right? So, but other than that, I mean, it looks good. I like the talons. I like this guy here. You got the homage cover, illustrated tales to bewitch and bedevil you.
This one's really good.
And it says this homage cover pays tribute to the iconic cover to Vampirella #1. A variant cover, John Malin's cover. Okay.
More butt cheek. Let's go.
More butt cheeks. You know, I'm a butt man. And you got some preview pages. I like this. This is a nice splash, double page. I'm pretty sure there's got to be a double page splash, right?
Yeah.
It's almost
it involves demons, so you have to have giant page full of demons beating each other up, right? It's like the Doom, Doom cover.
Well, this could be a fucking poster on the wall.
It's very metal.
Infernal Conflict exclusive retro newsprint edition, 100 available, limited edition.
Oh, this looks nice.
This right here looks nice because it looks so old school. This cover. How much is the newsprint? $30 for the newsprint, limited retro newsprint edition, signed and numbered. So I might snag that one. Got the Core Draft 2026 limited edition calendar. And of course,
you got a Hellboy head sketch. Let's go.
You got some
mini favorites.
You got some First Man. Stretch goals to be announced. So yeah, I really like the newsprint, the $30 newsprint edition. I wish, I know part of the $30 is the signed. Like, I'm really not like a signed, get things signed, right? Because I just want to handle. I just want a newsprint to handle and read, and like when I feel like if you get something signed, you're not supposed to handle it, right?
Yeah, and it's newsprint. Like you'll end up being afraid of reading the thing.
Yeah, because I got it signed, but it's newsprint, and I don't want to handle it and get it all fucked up.
Yeah.
So I almost wish there was could you just give me a non-signed newsprint? But I like it. It looks nice. It seems like an interesting story. It doesn't seem like you have to be too invested in the Core Draft mythology and everything to understand what's going on.
It's a complete spin-off.
BP says signing it lowers the grade. So read away. Pigman is closing soon, Tony. Is it?
Oh, okay.
Let's go over there real quick.
Also, don't forget Fembat now has T-shirts. Let's go.
Thank you for reminding me. Where the hell is it at? Why is this thing never coming up? I hate Fun My Comic. I hate how it doesn't show up on fucking Google searches and shit sometimes. I gotta go 6 different ways. This is why we need Autoy here. He's always got the
Yeah, he has all that on point.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me go to. Let's go to YouTube because I know Bosch has a video up, and then hopefully he's
subscribe
got
to
a
his
link.
new YouTube channel.
Yeah, okay, so he's got a link. All right. Boom. There it is. All right. Shooter McGavin's Pigman #1. I mean, Bosch Fosse. I swear to God, he looks like fucking Shooter McGavin from Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Not now, because Shooter's old now, but like Shooter when he looked like in
Back
the
in the
first
Gap.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
One of my comics UI drives me crazy, but I've gotten used to it. You know what drives me crazy? Like I'll pull up a campaign and sometimes it won't load, or like the page will just be blank.
Yeah, it takes forever to show up.
Piece of shit for breakfast. Yeah, I don't think. I love Bosch. He's a great guy. We've had great conversations, but I found that he's not really a guy who. What's the word I'm looking for, TJ? Like, he's a straight man through and through. He's what's his name from Guardians? He's Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. We've had him on panel, and I've made jokes, and he's just like, okay, whatever. Like he did, like he just fucking doesn't sell it. Like he no sells everything that I'm saying.
Although there are times where he's funny, but
yeah,
very rare.
But yeah, Pigman #1. Go check it out. It's closing soon, but it says storefront, no end date. So I guess it's closing soon. I don't know. Either way, go support it. It looks good. You gotta love the whole anti-jihadi, anti-Muslim slant. A lot of people don't know this, but I was speaking out against the Muslims before it was cool. Okay, before 9/11, I was like, I don't know about this whole Muslim thing. It's true. When I was a little kid, I was like, I don't know about this whole Muslim thing. Sounds kind of weird.
You're always full of hate.
I know, I was really. I used to know this kid named Muhammad, and we used to make fun of him all the time. So I did my part. Hopefully, it didn't cause him to jihad anybody.
Oh.
That really sucked.
Well, I don't.
Hidden Hand says Albanians can be like that sometimes. Is that what it is? Yeah, nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it.
His art style reminds me of Harvey Kurtzman. A lot of tourists don't get how good it is. That's the problem. Like all of these weird people have no taste.
Yeah.
It's very old school, golden age, good stuff. It's like what should have came out during 9/11, I'd say. Like, you know how back in the gap, the World War II comics happened, right? Like this, Big Man should have been that, 9/11.
I was, Bosch is kind of right though. Like it was so weird because I'm old enough to remember. I saw it happen live. Like I had just got up for school because I was going to college, right? I just woke up, I was on the way, and my mom was watching the TV, right? Because she was like watching Good Morning America, whatever the hell was on at the time, and she's like, "Look," and I'm like, "What?" And saw the like fucking plane hit, because they're playing it, and she's like, "They just fucking crashed a plane into a fucking building." I'm like, "What?" And then we're watching, and then as they're reporting on the first one, they're like, now there's reports of a second plane, right? Like, poof. Then we watch the second plane hit. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, Mom, I was all worried. She's like, oh, why don't you stay home? I'm like, Mom, I'm like, we don't live in New York. I'm like, I'm gonna be fine. I'm like, no one's gonna fucking drive a plane into the fucking college. It's gonna be okay. Like, I don't work downtown. She's like, yeah, but we live right by the airport's not that far. I'm like, yeah, but the plane will go away from the plane. They're not going to crash the plane at the airport. Oh, okay, don't worry. I remember not being able to watch my cartoons after school.
Oh, But that's terrorism right there. That's literally, terror.
Yeah.
They made people afraid.
So, and it was a crazy time. And I do remember, like, even though, like, the people were, like, really up in arms about everything, right? It did seem like the media was, like, really, like, scared, right?
Yeah.
And it was almost like, because I remember seeing all the, like, World War II stuff and the propaganda, and I remember even the Cold War, because I'm old enough to remember, like, we were at the tail end of the Cold War shit, right? And, like, when I was a little kid, we were still doing the, like, hey, nuclear drill, go out in the fucking hallway or go hide under your desk, because being under your desk is going to save you from a nuclear missile. But whatever, right? That way they can identify your body when the fucking roof collapses on you, right? It's like, so see, the one underneath that desk is obviously Tony, because that was where Tony's desk was, right? But I remember, like, everything was, like, anti-Russian, in the 80s, anti-Russian. Then this happened.
The Rocky movie, right?
Yeah, you would think after 9/11, everything would be, like, anti-Muslim, but, like, suddenly it was, like, nothing, right? It was so weird. It was a very weird thing. It was like everyone was just afraid, right? We were okay with making fun of the Russians.
24 was, like, half-assed.
Yeah.
Or what? You had the Holy Terror, Frank Miller, which was also half-assed.
Blinded says, I swear everyone I talk with has the most hilarious 9/11 stories. So many people just didn't believe it.
Oh, yeah, and there was that too, right?
Yeah.
That didn't really happen.
Yeah. Then all the conspiracies, like, even that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird because that happened, and then right away it was like, oh, it was the government, and no, it wasn't really Muslims. Not all Muslims, right? Like, but again, back in the gap, like, we understood the difference between a Russian and a Russian American, right? Like, we weren't in the streets beating up fucking Russian people, right? But we were still like, fuck those Russians, fuck the Reds, right? Like, in the 80s. Yeah. So, like, it seemed weird that, like, suddenly, like, hey, the Muslims just attacked us, right? Like the Iraqis or whoever the fuck they were, right? And we were just kind of like, yeah, we can't say nothing. Like, don't say nothing. Like, just pretend like it's not happening.
You know what the problem is? Like, okay, I'm a foreigner and I have nothing to do with the U.S., but the problem is that stuff emboldened the people over here in my neck of the woods. And we started having terrorist organizations coming out straight after that. See?
And there were no hashtags back then. That's what it was. It was the Saudis. Bush said, no anti-Muslim, anti-terrorist, all an op. Yeah. But even then, like, there wasn't, like, we knew they were, like, Muslim terrorists. Or whatever. I don't know how we got into this. TJ, this fucking CG Suburbs, and we're over here talking 9/11. But anyway.
Pigman, let's go.
Yeah. Go back, Pigman, is what I'm saying. I'm saying all that to say this. Go back, Pigman. Solid story. Bosch is a great storyteller. He knows the medium. He knows art. If you listen to him talking about old comic books and stuff, he knows what he's talking about. So go back, Pigman, today. You won't be disappointed. And if you can, pick up his other book. Was it Table for One? Where he was, up for an Eisner Award. Down with Pigotry. Yeah. All right, everyone. Solid 2-hour show. We try to keep it so we don't waste your entire Sunday. Just give you a little something to talk about. That said, until next time, love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.